Hey guys, Terry Red here. I just wanted to show you what I've been working on lately with all the PinEvent stuff I've been working on. For those of you who don't know, PinEvent is the new standard I've been working on for future pinball that allows pinup player, DOF, addressable LED, surround sound feedback, and PUPDMD all to work together nicely into one standard that makes it much easier and more universal to update the tables. And so I've been implementing Nailbuster's awesome PupDMD framework support into there. And along the way, I've been adding a few extra little options on top of that framework that makes it significantly easier to add and control more options like zoom and flashing and control that directly. And also be able to do, well, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about more here. So you can see here, this is pinup player right now. Everything you see here is pinup player's pup DMD for LCD 4:1 ratio size DMDs. So in other words, for anyone who has a monitor instead of a real DMD and it's the actual size of a DMD. You can absolutely have it work with that, or we can have it work with a 16:9 full middle screen, just like a normal typical stern modern stern table. You can have it the whole middle screen as one, because this is one single screen, in case you guys didn't know this. Yeah, eventually I'll be cutting this out probably and having one full screen, instead of just the bezel in there. But yeah, so all the text you're seeing here is all pinup player real-time generated. It's not videos or anything else. It's true type fonts, nice perfect high res, is whatever resolution your screen's running at basically. And you can have multiple lines, different colors for each lines, different fonts for each lines. You can have, and what I did was I went in there and added so that you could have flashing on independent lines or multiple lines, zoom effects on independent lines and multiple lines, as well as multiple colors and all that. Those are the other additional options I've been adding in there on top of the framework that was already in there. Nailbuster made it easy to use the framework and add these features. And I just wanted to add a little bit of extra stuff in there for how I update tables. And it's, as you can see, it's working really nice. It looks excellent. And this table, it looks amazing, guys. Like with all the feedback, and now with PupDMD. So I'm just gonna show you, I don't know, a little bit of gameplay or something real quick. But yeah, we'll just go through a little demo here. So as good as I can do for one-handed. All right. All right. So you can see the addressable LEDs. You can hear the feedback. You might be able to hear the surround sound feedback on top of my solenoids. I'm not sure, but so all the zoom and flashing effects, all that's all done by Pinup Player, and you can control that on a per line basis. You can change up the pages, like you can make it just very nicely customized per table. It doesn't have to be simple and boring, and you can mix it with any videos because it's Pinup Player. So anything that Pinup Player can do, you can have mixed in videos. So all that text is not videos right now. It can be. See that, like that, this is a video right now in the background. And the jack-o'-lantern that you saw earlier, that's a video. And I'll probably be adding more videos for splash events and stuff like that. But you could. I was just trying to show off more of the text features than anything else, because you can see it looks really good. Like I mean, with all the color you want, with the flashing effects on any line and zoom effects, it just looks fantastic. So I'll do my best to try to here. I'll use a controller, see if I can maybe get into a couple modes or something like that. But yeah, and the addressable LEDs. Oh man, like when you get to like the blood effects and everything else, man, it looks so cool. I'm just gonna use a ball controller here, guys. So the idea is you have to do this to go into the modes. Wow, not this. This one's not fun. I don't like this mode. Well, it's not as fun as the other, so I'll just drain out here. But you get the idea. You can see up top there how the page is changed out now, and you got a real-time countdown and flashing text in different sections. All right. Let's give me a moment here. Let's see. I'm hoping I can get into a different mode here. All right. So let's try this. Me in there. Hold on. There we go. And you got the score drain going on. Yeah. With the cool effects. I love it. There you go. I don't know. I love that stuff, man. I'll just skip that. And she's pretty rude. Let me see if I can get maybe some of the other stuff like the deaths going on or something. Yeah, let me see if I can do some other stuff there. So see the bottom there, like that zoom effect on only the bottom block. You know, that's the kind of stuff you can do now. Like you always could do that stuff before, but you know, you'd have to do it through more advanced lines, and you know, whereas now you can do it with the PUPDMD framework with the extra bits I added in there to make it easier. Well, here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, isn't that cool? and you got the shaker going on and everything else. It's just so awesome. We'll get one more death there. Yeah, I like this part. I don't care. You can see the countdown going on. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. So yeah, there you go. You can see though, you know, it looks so much better. Like, how can you go back to DMDs after seeing this stuff now, man? You know, like all future pinball tables and any original VPX table can use that. You know, like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop that in there. There we go. And see, now you're back in the track mode, and you got a different jack lantern video going from the movie. And there you go. Yeah. So that's it. I just wanted to show that off. That's what I've been kind of working on, you know, for the last bit, guys. You know, now that most of that standard is done, it'll be easier to add to tables. It's still a crap ton of work, like, you know, for all this DMD stuff, like the scoring and all that, you know, like especially on like a slam tilt table, you know, like there's a lot to it, man. Like, you know, there's so many features and just so many extra, you know, effects and animations and all that are added into like the future pinball DMD. So I tried to mimic it as best I could, you know, using a PUPDMD as well as use the extra zoom effects and all that, you know. So yeah, combined with everything with the addressable LEDs and you know, and then eventually I'll probably have like videos in the top here to kind of match, because I'm gonna eventually cut this out, you know, so make it one big full 16:9 screen, and then, you know, have them both kind of work together nicely. But yeah, so that's what the features, you know, got in store, you know, for at least for future pinball tables, since they're all original tables. Every single one of them can use this, you know. It can be added to all of them, even the ones emulating ROM based tables, you know, that don't use ROMs. You can still do that. But you know, yeah, and on VP, yeah, I mean, you're gonna start seeing more of this, guys. So the future's looking bright for virtual pinball and some very, very cool pinup player based or pinup player supported tables, and PinEvent as well for all future pinball tables. So I guess I've ranted long enough. So okay, see you later, guys. Bye.